Lexi Barnett, and I am the director and choreographer of The Music Man here at the Boat this summer.
Hi, I'm Jay Burko, and I am playing Harold Hill.
I'm Holly Moss. I'm part of the professional company, and I'm playing Zenita in The Music Man.
I'm Nick Petrelli. I'm part of the professional company here at the Clinton Showboat Theater, and I'm playing Marcellus in Music Man.
Doing this show on a real river city in Iowa has been especially fun, as it's made the story that much real for us here. Coming from the airport, I crossed over the state line into Iowa past Rock Island, and that's exactly how our show starts. And so it has brought these characters to life in our imaginations even more so in a really fun way right here in a real river city in Iowa.
Doing Music Man in Iowa is really interesting, not just because it's set in Iowa, but also because the show, and I didn't really think about this when I first read the show and I've seen it before, the show is very patriotic, and it's cool to do a show like that in such a patriotic town, and it's cool to do such a classic show here.
It has been the coolest thing ever because I knew that we were like in Clinton in River City, but I never really put together like how much that like applied to The Music Man. So like when my director was showing us pictures of like Clinton from the time period of The Music Man, like to see the resemblances between like what we're putting on the stage compared to how it actually was is so cool. And even when you're driving downtown Clinton, like I saw a building that said like River City something club, and I was like, oh, that's so cool, because that's what we're portraying on this stage in this exact spot. And to be on the water with the train going by us has been the coolest thing.
So the first time I was here was in the summer of 1997, and this is my first time back in 10 years. And it's actually amazing to be back, particularly to be back to do The Music Man again. I adore this show. I think it's a Valentine to America. It's a Valentine to Iowa. And to do it in Iowa, when you look around and you're actually singing Iowa Stubborn, or you're doing 76 trombones, and it really is about the actual community there, it kind of just warms your heart.
I've never had the chance to visit Iowa before, but when I was invited out, I was excited because my family actually has a long history here in Iowa in helping to found Humboldt and Rolfe in the 1800s. And one of the things that got me so excited about connecting with this piece was a discovery of albums of my great-grandma's from the early 1900s, right in this time period.
I was rehearsing the role, and I was singing 76 trombones, and tears came in my eyes. And the friend who was driving with me was like, "What are you doing? Why are you crying while you're singing 76 trombones?" And I said, you know, there's something just unbelievably special about coming to Clinton again after all these years and to sing 76 trombones on the stage of the Showboat, because it is so much about Clinton and so much about the heart of this community.
We really wanted to honor the history of Iowa and its people, and specifically here in Clinton to honor Clinton's history. So we're very excited to be using some original photography from the time period of this town that helps set each of the scenes in our show. And you'll see Eagle Point Park, you'll see 2nd Avenue, you'll see many things that might look familiar to you from today, but back over 100 years ago.
And the director spent a lot of time in our rehearsals showing us pictures and postcards of Clinton from this time period. When Lexi gave us those pictures of like the old town, it's like almost like this exact creation.
And I've missed it. I've missed it for all these years. And when Maddie called me and asked me to do the role again, a part of me was just so thrilled, because I was very excited. A part of me was a little scared, and I have to say, from the very first moment I got out of my car here in Clinton again and went into the rehearsal space, it's been, the magic just came back like the 4th of July, and I couldn't believe it, and I cannot wait to open the show.
Audiences who come to see The Music Man can expect to have a joyous time. It is such a nostalgic piece. It sweeps you up in the good old days of yesteryear. It really helps restore a sense of what it is to be American and to celebrate Iowa and the Midwest, and such a pride in who the people are of this town.
Well, I want to say it is an absolute joy to be back in Clinton after all these years, and I have to tell you that the Showboat it couldn't be in better hands than the talented and absolutely generous Matty Miller. And he's just a terrific artistic director, and I'm thrilled to be back here under his auspices, and I know that after Music Man, the rest of the season will be just as magical.
It lends itself very well to the town, so it's cool to do such a classic show here. And something else that's interesting.